Nedbank Cup and a third meeting between Royal AM and Swallows FC. Looking forward to a really good match this afternoon. There come the Swallows team, followed shortly by that of the visiting side Royal AM. Don't forget Royal AM, we're playing in the first division. They finished second in the first division, the Glad Africa Championship last season behind Sekhukhune United. Very disputed affair, but we're not going to get into that because this is the Nedbank Cup. The previous season, Swallows FC were the inaugural winners of the Glad Africa Championship. The matches tomorrow and Sunday also equally have the potential to go the full way. And there's some interesting encounters. We'll get to that in a moment because this is Monapule Saleng. More of a touch from Musonda could have been interesting.
Very interesting. I like the cleverness from Musonda, but it's the chemistry that they have between Musonda and Saleng. Look how he managed to come in front of records. Unfortunately, the connection was not as clean as you wanted to be, but the intentions were there to cause more damage. So these are some of the balls that they need to supply Musonda with, and then you put them behind the back of the net.
Monomodi on the turn. Polisima Kupu pulling on his opponents. Free kick to Swallows. Half an hour played.
He has brought a different dimension into this Royal AM team. Before they used to have Litswalo. Now he's using his aerial strength, his power, but unfortunately he was holding on to Saleng and it was spotted by Mr. Nzanzeka. But he's a sniper. At any given time, at any angle, he will have a go.
Now they certainly do. A little turn and chase for Mangani. Quite pacey from Ketukutula and Glob as well. He wasn't able to get his first touch on the ball. You've got to commend the effort though. Maybe that was something that was a little bit lacking during the first half. I won't say the first half was devoid of any real quality. And talking about quality, a lovely little feed there from Tikazi. Still Tikazi! Palembe! Straight down the middle by a man who did all the creative work. And couldn't provide the finish. There's a casualty in there as well. Is that Said who's taken one for the team? All the work done here by Tikazi. 2 bites at the cherry.
Absolutely. Look at the unselfishness from Pelem. As for Tikazi, he should have taken another touch. Have it on your strong foot and able to bend it over the approaching players. But because of the rush of blood, he ended up rushing the shot. He had the time and the space to work around the angles.
Bassadine's done nicely. Saleng as well. It's been a little bit of a miss in the centre, and I'm not sure why there's no communication between Musonda and Ndlovu. That's Ndlovu's ball every time of the day in that situation.
It's always going to be difficult for Swallows taking into account the number of players that have been there. Look at the cheeky backheel from Mahlatse, but this nice drilled one. As for Musonda and Ndlovu and Mukwena, communication was very key at that point in time. You could see Musonda never knew much about where the goals were, but Ndlovu could have spoken to him, could have said, let me have a go at him.
Oh, lovely. Sleeping on the ball here from Monapule Saleng. An opportunity for Matlava. Good block from Sassman. So opportunities at both ends. Then I suppose, James, you've got to keep it short as well. This is Kamahela Mahlatse. He's done well here. Saleng now. Referee's allowing play to continue. Handball. Referee points to the spot. It's come off the hand there of Jabulani Kubeni. And Mahlatse applauds Mr. Nzanzeka.
The cleverness of Mahlatse. Look how he turns and trying to maneuver the spaces in between. As for Saleng at that point in time, he had only one option, and unfortunately, Ngobeni just extended his arm, and it's an unlucky incident for him.
Which is going to be the captain of the side, Lema Mokwena. He's going to try and put Swallows in front here. Important moment for Swallows. Hesitation, and that's really, really poor. It's a really poor penalty from an experienced man, unfortunately.
Because you could see that he wanted Nyame to commit, but unfortunately he didn't. Look at Nyame not committing at all. The stop and start from Mukwena never put anything away from Nyame. He saved one like this against SuperSport when they won 2. And this time around, he became the hero again in the cup. And that's why you see why he has commanded that first spot as a keeper.
Pace is hotting up here. It needs to, if these teams want to confirm this. Maklatsi with a great shot. That's probably the best we've seen all night.
Correctly so. There is a sense of agency from the Soilos team. Look at Mahlatse operating now from the wide areas. Look at how deep Hamaldini is. He's able to create those spaces. One-on-one with Mahlatse will take you for the cleaner spot. What a save from Nyame.
Well, they'll try again here. Well, Royal AM, there's a chance for Maklasela. Second bite of the cherry. Goal for the substitute. And Royal AM have got in front. How many times did they score in and around the final 10 minutes?
We spoke about the injection of pace. We spoke about the stroke of genius from the coaching staff. Knowing when and how, as Nyame polishes his boast to say, this is how you play football. Every time they rotate the ball, they go side to side. But look at the cleverness from Mabena. Well-wicket pass. And from there, the acceleration from Maklatse to connect it for Mahlasela with his left foot. Look, the clever play from Makupi. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. But how he pinpointed that to the applause of his coach, John Maduka. Phenomenal. Football brains at its best.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The touches around the area. You know, James, one gives credit to Maklasela's goal and the celebration as well as we get underway again. Royal AM will join fellow Premier League sides Marumo Gallants and Sundowns in the round of the quarter-final draw. Tuks joined them as well on penalties earlier today, Bavenda Football Academy. And for me, Swallows have got themselves to blame. They left it late, but again, they score a goal in the crucial time of the match. Royal AM, Maklasela for the KZN side. Royal AM win tonight by a 1-0.